Mr. Giggles is one of those stories that kind of takes on a life of its own.
But we're not allowed to talk about him. Rob shies away from Mr. Giggles.
I tried to kind of keep my distance from him. He was kind of weird.
I don't know what Mr. Giggles was doing, but everybody complained about him and nobody wanted to come back.
The incident was unpleasant, and we don't talk about the incident. Certain lines shouldn't be crossed.
So from what I know, Mr. Giggles is an actor that was here for a short period of time.
He just showed up one day, and he started working in the haunted house, scaring people.
There was this crazy person that we thought worked there, and they were in the back just chasing people around.
He was a method actor, so he was kind of always in character.
He never took off his mask, so we never saw his face. And he always, never talked normally, I guess. He always talked like a clown.
Always in character, always does a good job, always in his job. Mr. Giggles, he's been known to take his job home with him instead of leaving it here.
I just thought he was a normal actor, and we would get ready and go in and then get done after the show and leave. But I've heard he would just stay there after. It was late at night. I usually go home about 2 o'clock in the morning. I saw him in this little corner thing, just like a hidey hole where an actor would hide. He was just sitting in there, just rocking back and forth. So I just got in the car and left.
People would try and ask his name, and he would always just say Mr. Giggles. They would try and talk to him normally, and he would always stay as Mr. Giggles. Whenever he would sign in on the sheet, when he came into work, he would always write Mr. Giggles, not anything else.
So he just signed it, Mr. Giggles?
Apparently, I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention. I assumed that my partner had hired him, and apparently she assumed that I did. But after a few days, we kind of got our heads together and